family special. Musical comedy is on Thursdays at the Triad. I went to a press conference presided over by Anthony Scaramucci. I got a chance to talk to Ivana Trump, Ivanka Trump, Marla Maples, Donald Trump Jr., and Eric Trump.
Exciting, the first annual Trump Family Special, and we hope it'll be the first of many. We'll be performing at the Triad Theater, which is at 158 West 72nd Street, so 158 West 72nd Street. The performances are going to run September 13th through December 6th. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we welcome you, the Trump family. Here they are.
Today I'm here with my mom, Ivana. Hello. Her replacement, Marla Maples. Hi. My brother, Eric.
Hey there.
And Don Jr.
Oh, hi.
We're broadcasting live to all 50 states and 38% of Puerto Rico from the Winter Plot House, Trump Mar-a-Lago Resort, where membership offers you the best in golfing, fine dining, and political access.
Tickets to our bigly cabaret. The tax cuts made it easier to pay. For God-fearing Christians, we're a win-win-win. It's not a good idea to be Sikh or Muslim. Agree with Trump and he'll support you. But if you don't, then he'll retort you. Report you. Deport you.
That fun. Now I know you have a lot of questions, and I'm super excited to be here myself. So let's start by having everybody introduce themselves. Why don't we start with you, Ivanka?
Hi. After serving as a judge on The Apprentice and now being a major policymaker in the White House, I was chosen to host our family special. People like it when I say stuff because I'm beautiful and poised. I also have a lot more time now that I'm not the head of my Chinese jewelry line, which made me hundreds of millions of dollars. Oh, Jared's very sorry he couldn't be here today. He's off solving the Middle East crisis. Almost done.
Well, thank you, Ivanka. Okay, let's hear from your mom, Ivana.
Thank you, Mr. Mochi. Hello. I am First Lady of Trump. I built this real estate empire from the ground up. But you know this.
Of course we all do. You were quite a star in the 80s. And how about you,
I'm Marla.
Marla?
My mom wrote it, but it's mine now. Welcome, honored guests. It's my
Sound it out. Just like you learn at Trump University.
absolute pleasure to be here with all of you here today. And I got a name tag.
Yes, you did. And Donald's younger brother, Eric. Eric, you want to add anything?
Not to my recollection.
Okay, then. Well, Madam First Lady, what a pleasure. Everyone, please welcome our First Lady. First Lady Melania Trump. Mrs. Trump, do you have any words for our reporters?
Thank you so much. Barack, Sasha, Amelia, and I are so very happy. Oh. Thank you. Donald, Darren, and I are so very happy that this production is happening in our hometown city where we are so loved. And it goes without saying that this show will be best. Thank you.
Let's move on. There's got to be somebody from Fox here. Yes, the Fox reporter in the back.
Melania, what do you plan to say in your speech when you win Best Musical at the Tonys?
Well, I can assure you it won't be anything like that overrated Robert De Niro's speech at the Oscars where he said to, fuck Trump because nobody really wants to do that.
Does this mean, Melania, that you'll be moving back to New York?
Moving back. Oh, I never really leave New York in my heart. Trump Towers is now and always will be my home. When I am not in the White House happily sharing my life with my husband in the East Wing alone or by myself.
Yes.
Ivana, how do patriots buy tickets for the show?
Yes, through the internet on a computer, you will go to TrumpFamilySpecial.com and you will buy the tickets by clicking the button and giving the money.
This is for Donald Jr. Do you think there's collusion with the Russians?
I can assure you that I am a very safe driver and I have never had a collusion in my life.
For Eric, there is a rumor of a Russian tour. Can you confirm or deny?
Yet. That means no.
Unless Vladimir wants us to.
Let's take some more questions.
Yes.
I have a question for Melania. Do you have anything to say about the Paul Manafort situation?
The truth, well, Paul Manafort, I have two things to say about him. First of all, in Slovenia, we have a saying, never trust a man who overdyes his hair. And I warned to Donald.
What about your husband, though, ma'am?
What about him?
His hair, ma'am.
Exactly.
Yeah, take another question.
Question for Don Jr. Do you think the Michael Cohen allegations will affect this administration in any way? Oh, the girls thing? Stormy Daniels is actually really
This witch hunt will be fruitless. Thank you.
She's really nice.
You know, the truth is, may I address that just for the press? The truth is, in court, under oath, Michael Cohen said, in regard to that, and I quote, a candidate, the money was paid from a candidate for a federal office. He never mentioned Donald's name, so he could really be talking about Ted Cruz or Hillary. We don't know yet, so I don't think we should jump to conclusion. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Anthony, what do you think about the Michael Cohen pleading guilty yesterday? You've been in the White House. Did you know him, and what do you think?
In an effort not to upset any of the family members here, I'll take a question like that afterwards. How's that? Why don't we do that? Well, thank you guys. These great questions, and the Trumps would like to sign off with a bit more singing from the show.
We're so glad you joined us for the win-win-win. It's great that all you Democrats can take it on the chin. To all our haters, debaters, and queers, we're here for 6 more years.
So hail to the chief, the almighty, his majesty, who brought
This country through.
Hello, here we are with Marla Maples.
Hi there. Hello. What brings me here? Well, I'm a part of this Trump family special. As a member of the Trump family, I am so proud to lend my talents to this wonderful musical extravaganza happening at the Triad Theater. It was a dream come true. Broadway has always been a dream, and I'd like to do more of it, but I'm so busy with all my projects, you know. Healthy eating, yoga, my healing practices, my daughter Tiffany. But I would love to return to Broadway. It's my favorite place. Chakra spiritual wellness healer. I mean, I just have always strived to be a good person, a non-judgmental, peaceful person, and I find that focusing on the chakras and the spiritual energy helps bring me to that peaceful place, and that's what I want to give to others. So, well, you know, I've sort of tried to stay a little bit out of it, taking a spiritual holiday, if you will, sort of removing my daughter Tiffany from New York during the election time and since, but I don't mind the attention, you know.
And very aptly named, since there's a lot of high drama with the campaign and with the presidency. So how are you dealing with all the stuff that's being said about you and your dad? I mean, and your mother. It must be very difficult because you're still a family.
We are still family. Daddy, I think people just don't know him quite as intimately as I know Daddy, and I know that he'll pull through. He is a very strong individual, and that is the reason why he has become our president.
And what about your husband and all his difficulties? And what effect is it having on your children?
We like to keep our personal lives personal, but Jared has kept very busy in the Middle East. In fact, you know, he is a legitimate Jewish individual, and that is also why I chose to become Jewish as well. And so he is in the Middle East trying to repair the crisis that has happened over the last 70 years, and I believe that we are very, very close.
Is it difficult because September is when all the Jewish holidays are and there's an election coming up, so you can't really do much campaigning?
Well, we don't really we don't really need Jared to campaign for us, so he's best served out there. But for now, we're just planning to have a very low-key holiday September in our little tiny apartment in Washington. We keep it cozy.
And do you miss having to give up your jewelry line? Because it was so beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry.
I really miss running that company. But I will say that, and this is off the record, but the reason why I had to stop that jewelry line is because the children, they started to form a union. So I couldn't afford it anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, good luck with everything that happens to you in the future.
Thank you so much.
And happy Rosh Hashanah.
Same to you.
So here we are with...
I'm Donald Trump Jr. That's right. Look, I made that one all by myself.
So, what do you think about all this stuff that's going on right now? What with your, your poor dad and mom and your sister and everyone keeps attacking you and you seem like such a nice boy.
Thank you. My thoughts and prayers are with me right now. And I think the biggest thing that I think we should all be worried about is if this is going to impact my ability to be in the Space Force.
Oh, what do you want to do in the Space Force?
Basically, I think I would be a great, space policeman. I think that'll be one of the positions. I'm pretty sure. I have to talk to my dad still, but I'm really excited about being up there. I really love the Star Wars movies, so I think it's kind of be a lifelong dream of mine.
You're not claustrophobic, are you?
A little bit.
That might be difficult then.
Maybe I need to rethink it.
That's what happened with me. I wanted to be an astronaut too, but I had to because I'm claustrophobic too.
Oh, then maybe they just need people on the ground in big open fields and things like that to help with Space Force. I don't know.
You could guide it down again.
That'd be great. That would be great. I'll be the landing dude.
And why do you think people keep attacking you about Russia? You were just trying to get some information and help your dad out.
I know. I don't really think, when does helping your parents, become a bad thing? That's what I don't understand, America.
Well, good luck, and I hope you get in the Space Force program.
Thank you. Thank you for helping to make Broadway great again.
Here we are with...
I am Ivana Trump.
You look gorgeous. You're the only one who dressed for the occasion.
Thank you. I always like to be ready for any formal event. You never know when you are going to be invited to a very fancy lunch. So I am always ready.
So what do you think about getting together with the entire family? Is it difficult?
Well, my children are so incredibly talented. I am blinded by the fantasticness of them. So whoever else is there that I don't want to see, I can see.
Oh, so you could ignore Marla and Melania. Isn't that funny? They all start with the letter M. You think that's on purpose that he did that?
Also, Monster starts with M.
There's only one that starts with I, you and your daughter.
That's right. Ivana.
So, when you're away from all this crazy politics, what are you doing with your life right now? Because you're a very successful woman.
Yes, I am. I enjoy being with my little dog, and I go to Saint-Tropez, and I go to Miami, and I like to fly around and go to Italy. I love Italian everything.
Do you still ski?
You know, I had to stop skiing. I am almost a big age, and sometimes I'm not skiing anymore, but I like to go to the ski lodge.
Oh, and do you still follow the Olympics and go to the Olympics?
I try to, but my social schedule is very, very packed.
Well, good luck and congratulations with everything.
Thank you so much, and thank you for coming to our show. Thank you.
Hello, here we are with...
Eric Trump.
So, what are you doing, and what's your specialty in the Trump organization right now?
Basically, I'm just there to run things while Dad, my father, is in the White House, and while he's experiencing great success there, and we're having great success in the Trump organization.
How do you think you escape all the negative publicity? We don't hear very much about you. It's sort of like I feel bad for all the rest of your family, but at least you're escaping it.
Well, sure. I think that's one thing about this fake news. You know, we hear all about this negative stuff, and they will attack my family ruthlessly, and yet our economy's up 4.1%, unemployment is at an all-time low, the stock market is at an all-time high. I don't really get what's the problem here.
Why do you think people dislike your father so much?
Well, I think my father tells it like it is, and I think people kind of don't like to hear it like it is. So I've just never, and the way they attack him is just, oh my gosh, it's ruthless. And I have a young son, and for him to have to grow up hearing those things, it's awful. It's awful.
You think it might help if he stopped tweeting?
So that's one thing that gets brought up over and over again. When will he stop? We as the family members, we don't agree with everything he puts on Twitter, but I think it's the best access from him to the people, and that's what it's there for. And sometimes he goes off the handles a little bit, but it's better for him to have that access to the people, what America really needs.
So you're saying he's a people president?
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, as soon as he finds out about this, he's going to be tweeting out this show all the time. Come to the Trump Family Special.
It's nice to hear from all the Trump members, so congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And this was filmed on August 21st, so this was long before Kavanaugh and all the other stuff that happened.